Hi, this is Terry from the Frugal Connection. Welcome to my kitchen today. I want to make some chocolate peanut butter cups that are plant-based, whole foods. They have no added granulated sugar in them. The Super Bowl is coming up this weekend, and I know I'm going to be making some of my family's favorites, but I wanted to have a few things that I can eat as well while they're enjoying their snacks. So I want to invite you along with me today while we make these chocolate peanut butter cups. Okay, friend, we're going to get started, and the first thing that we need, there's only a few pieces of equipment that we need for this. We need a food processor. You're going to need a high-speed blender for this because when we get to the cream base, the peanut butter cup part of it, we do need to blend up our cashews, which are soaking at the moment, and you need a high-speed blender for that. And I have a silicone muffin pan. The peanut butter cups will just pop out when they're done. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start with our crust. And what I'm going to do is I have a half a cup of rolled oats that I'm going to put in my food processor. I have 1 cup of dry roasted peanuts. They don't have any oil on them. They have no added salt. I'm going to put that in there. And then I'm going to put in 3 tablespoons of maple syrup. I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder. I don't have a 1/4 cup measuring. It's in something else. So I'm going to instead use 4 tablespoons of cocoa powder, which is the same equivalent as a 1/4 cup. And then I'm going to add in a teaspoon of vanilla extract. So I'm just going to fill this a little bit. Okay. And I'm going to add a pinch of salt. If you're doing no salt at all, you can just leave it out. It's not necessary. It boosts the flavor a little bit. Okay. So now I'm going to give this a good blend. I want to scrape down my sides. I'm going to add 1 more tablespoon of maple syrup to this. And I'm also going to add in a tablespoon of water just because I want it to come together a little bit better so I can then put it into my muffin cups. All right, so this is not gonna make 12 muffins for sure, but I'm gonna just put a tablespoon, not even, like a half a tablespoon in the bottom of each of my muffin cups. I'm gonna just try to distribute this evenly. And then once I get them all in here, I will press them down. Now these would make a great just dessert. They make a great snack. I am making these so that I have them for Sunday when we're watching the Super Bowl. And my goal this week was to make a few videos showing some different snacks that you can make for Super Bowl Sunday so you can participate along with your friends and family while they're eating their favorites. You don't have to sit there and feel deprived. You can actually eat something too. All right. Okay. So I am going to just pat these down and make sure they cover the bottom of my cup. You can use the back of a spoon if you want to, but since this is just for us, or for me basically, I'm not worrying about that. I'm using my hands, which are clean. And there you have it. They're all in the bottom. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to toss this into the freezer while I work on my cream, my peanut butter cream to put in the middle of this. Okay friends, we're going to move on to the peanut butter filling for our chocolate peanut butter cups. And again, what you need for this is a high-speed blender. And I've had 1 cup of raw cashews soaking in boiling water. They've been soaking for about a half an hour. You can let these soak longer. And for me, for right now, this will work. And I'm going to drain these right now. So they're nice and soft, and I'm just going to throw these right into my high-speed blender. I'm going to take a half a cup of peanut butter, and I'm going to add that as well. Okay. I am going to add in 1/3 of a cup of maple syrup. So this one does have sugar in, it has a natural sweetener. It has maple syrup. I'm going to do this backwards. But it does not have any granulated sugar. And again, this is not what I normally eat. I don't normally eat a lot of sweets, even the all-natural plant-based sweets. But for a special occasion, maple syrup is a good alternative. Okay, now I'm also going to throw in, I have 7 medjool dates that I took the pit out of, and I'm going to put those in there as well. I'm going to add a splash of maple syrup. It's about a half a teaspoon. And I am going to start with a half a cup of water, and then I'll go from there. Okay. All right, so let me put my lid on and blend this up. I'm going to start on a low speed, and then I'll go up as I need to. Okay, definitely need some more water. I'm pretty sure I'm going to need this whole half a cup, so I'm just going to put the whole thing in. I'm going to just give this a little taste because I want to see what the flavors are like. That's really good. And I'm just going to add 2 more tablespoons. I don't want to dump all this in because then if it's too much, it's going to ruin it. So we want to we can add more, we just can't take any away. There you go. That's our peanut butter cream that we are now going to scoop on top of the base that we have in our freezer at the moment. Friends, my camera cut out on me when I was filming this, so I basically took the peanut butter cream and I set aside about a half a cup of that to use for the topping. And then I took what was remaining and dolloped it on top of the chocolate base that was already in the muffin pan and smoothed it all out and put the whole thing back in the freezer. And now we're going to move on to the topping. Friends, my camera cut out when I was in the middle of making the chocolate topping that you see here on these cups. And basically what I did was I took a half a cup of the filling, the peanut butter filling, put it back into my blender, added 2 tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa powder, 2 tablespoons of cashew milk, a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and then I just blended it until it was nice and smooth, and then I poured it over the top of my peanut butter cups. And what I'm going to do now is I am going to pop this back in the freezer, and I'm going to leave it in there for about an hour until it's frozen, and then I will take them out and I will meet you back here to give them a taste test. So I will see you shortly. Okay, I just got back from a walk. We're supposed to get freezing rain tonight, and this has just been a doozy of a winter. But I know for myself, getting outside, getting some fresh air every day, getting some exercise is so important to my mental health in the wintertime, especially when there's no sunshine and this has been a rough winter. It's been very dreary, snowy, the whole work. So I got outside, got a walk in. I came back in and checked on my peanut butter cups. Now, friends, I was not patient. I pulled them out early because you really should let these freeze, harden up the whole way. But I really wanted to just give them a try, and they look delicious. That chocolate crust, the peanut butter in the middle, and then the peanut butter and chocolate topping are gonna just satisfy that sweet tooth, that desire to have just a little something so I don't feel like I'm depriving myself. And yet this has all natural ingredients: oats, dates, maple syrup, peanut butter, all natural peanut butter with no added sugar, and cocoa powder, and just a few other simple things. So let's give this a test. Now, I'm going to use a fork because, like I said, they're still soft and they really could use probably another hour in there. All right. Oh, that is so good. It is so, so good. I mean, it tastes just like a peanut butter cup to me. And the crust, I love the crust. It's got just oats and, I'm trying to remember where I put it, oats, cocoa powder, maple syrup, vanilla. That's it. It is so, so good. Please give this one a try. I think you'll be pleased that you did, especially if you're new to plant-based eating. I know it can, your taste buds are so trained for the hyper sweet, the hyper processed foods, that it takes a while for your taste buds to adjust when you're learning to eat a new way. But this is very close to tasting like it would if you just pulled a Reese's peanut butter cup out. So I hope you'll give this a try, and I will put the link to the recipe down below in the description box. It will take you to my website, thefrugalconnection.com. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. You can subscribe to the channel. I post fairly frequently some plant-based whole food recipes, and I'm experimenting along with you. I have changed my eating to this way about 1.5 years ago. I lost 73 pounds. And so I just love to cook. I love to bake. I love to come up with new recipes, and I want to share them with you. So I hope you like this, and I hope you're having a great day wherever you are. I'll see you in the next video.